Hello, Miss Lani. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Moni.
Yeah, today I want to have a chat with Miss Lani. Miss Lani just came back from Indonesia, right? And
Yes.
she is Indonesian citizen, but permanent resident of Macau. Okay, so when did you come back to Macau, Miss Lani?
I came back to Macau on March 19 with my parents.
Okay, with your parents. So you travel with other two people. So can you tell me the process when you came back from Indonesia? Because I think on the 19th of March, the rule of Macau government starting for the quarantine rule, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So before I flew from Indonesia, I registered first with the shuttle bus that organized by the Macau government. Then when I arrived at the Hong Kong airport, I went to look for the shuttle bus staff. Then it's quite easy because many people at the airport, like the officers at the airport, they knew where they are. After I found them, they led me to the waiting area. Then they started collecting my ID and boarding pass, and then they asked us to wait. Then they collected our luggage and they checked everything. And I think they also went to the immigration, Hong Kong immigration, because I did not go through any immigration. After that, they asked us to wait. And it's quite a long time, a long waiting time. But everything was very good. They were very organized and they know what they are doing. And before we get on the bus, they gave us like an apron, a green apron, and asked us to put it on. Then we waited, and then after that we went on the bus. And it was really very, very thoughtful of the Macau government, because in the 50-seated bus, there were only 7 passengers. They really asked us to separate, sitting separately from one with another. So, and then after we get on the bus, they started to move, and then we arrived at the Hong Kong Macau Zhuhai Bridge immigration. Then we took our luggage, and then we went with them again to the immigration. Actually, it's not the immigration, but it's the waiting area again. And they gave us 3 forms for us to fill in. And then after that, they interviewed us. They asked if we have any symptoms, if we have been to any other places and everything. But you know that it took quite a long time, the waiting things. Like from the time I arrived at the airport until I arrived in the hotel, it took like around 7 hours.
Wow.
Because like I felt that, it's quite a long time. But I felt that we are just like in the tour, that you cannot just go one by one. You are in the group with the other people. All of us, it was like around 30 people. So we have to wait until everybody completed all the form, the interview and everything. Then we can move. Then after that, we took our luggage again, and then move and then went to the screening of the luggage and everything. Then went with the shuttle bus going to the hotel. Then we queue and then get our room there.
Okay, so actually you say in one bus only 7 people, but total in the group is 30 people.
Yes.
So actually they come with separated bus from you, right?
Yes, they have a lot of shuttle buses.
Okay, so the government really keep everyone distant, in one bus.
Yes.
Okay, so what hotel you stay during quarantine?
I stayed at the Regency Art Hotel in Taipa.
Okay, is that good, the facility that the government give you during quarantine?
Yes, it was. I have to say it's an excellent thing, because I did not have any idea what is going to happen. I brought some biscuits from Indonesia, but I did not know how will I get my food and everything.
Okay.
But the Macau government really organized everything really, really well. They gave us the paper telling us what time the food will be delivered, like 8 o'clock for breakfast, 12 o'clock for lunch, and 6 o'clock for dinner. And it's really on time. And then they let us know what time that we have to throw our rubbish also outside the door. And I saw a security guard, but I thought maybe, like he was just welcoming us in that floor. I did not know that he's going to be there. So I came, as I said, that I came with my parents. My mom and dad stay in one room and I stay in another room. So I thought that we can just visit each other later on. So it doesn't really matter if we don't stay together. Luckily, I already separated. Like, whatever that I brought from Indonesia, I put some in her luggage and some in my luggage. And then after the first day we arrived, then it was fine because it was already very late. So we went to bed and everything. The next day was the adjustment time. So I was like, oh, someone knocked on the door. So who was that? Oh, the security guard with the foot. Like, they put the foot on the floor, but then when I opened the door, I couldn't see anybody. I just saw a plastic bag on the floor. And then I checked in the corridor, nobody's there. And then I heard my mom's voice, and then I called mom, and then I was trying to go to her room, and the security guard said, "Where are you going?" I ran back. I did not even go out yet. Only half of my body went out to the door, and then the security guard suddenly was there.
So the security actually always watching the corridor, right, for the people.
Yes.
Okay.
So I couldn't even go out, and then at the end I realized that I was really have to stay in the room.
Okay, so you even cannot go to your parents' room, right?
No.
Yeah, even the food they deliver in front of the door.
Yes.
Yeah. How about I hear that you need to check the temperature like twice a day, right?
Yes.
So how do you do it?
So the security guard will, so in the morning, 10 o'clock, security guard will knock our door and then check our temperature. And then at night is 8 o'clock. And on the first week, it was so funny, like we are really like a contagious disease, like a carrier or something. So the security guard really far away using an arm length. And then I have to bend a little bit so, they can really measure my temperature. And after that, not even good morning. I try many times. I said, "Good morning, thank you, sir." Did not want to reply. Actually, they are wearing already like with all the, like the mask, the cover, the goggles, and everything that they wear like very proper clothes that will not be contaminated.
Themselves, I think.
Yes, but they are still very afraid.
Yeah. And then how about is there any time for the trash that you put outside the door?
Yes. We can throw our rubbish outside the door, like 10 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, okay. So
just put it outside also.
Yeah, not any time. Yeah.
No.
Okay. So, what did you do during quarantine in the room, because you cannot have any visitor and you cannot visit anyone, even to the next door? So, what did you do to kill the time?
So I was lucky because I had my laptop, so I still can work from there. I also because nobody will come into the room to clean the room. So I usually tidy up my bed, and then also doing my laundry. I wash and I hang it there everywhere. I try to survive inside the room. And I did a lot of exercises. I walk a lot around the room, and then try to read the news, and looking out through the window, and luckily my room is very nice, and the view is really going outside to the bridge, so I can always look at the bridge and look at the traffic and everything. Yeah.
So you can work from your laptop and do the activity, perhaps watching the movie and etc. Do you work in Macau?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I'm a teacher. I'm a kindergarten teacher.
Okay. So, do you need to give the homework or any project for the kids?
Yes, yes. We send every Monday to the. We upload it online, like for the parents to download it. So we do that.
Okay. So, this thing also keep you busy, right? To think
Yes.
what to teach. Yeah. When the checkout is there easy when the time is finished?
Yeah, it's easy. And then also, like, I have to mention that during the staying there for 14 days, I had the one check with the larynx liquid that one time, and then the swab test twice. Yeah, and then when all negative, then they let us go home on the 14th day. And then when we went home, it was very smooth as well. So they gave us the certificate, and then telling us that, okay, you are completed your quarantine, 14 days quarantine. And then they gave us a paper which we have to fill in for 14 days, the next 14 days, to check our temperature. So they told us that you have to do the self-health care management at home. So they put at the back of the paper, they said that you have to check your temperature twice a day. You have to, when you go out, you have to put on your mask. If you have 38 degrees, please go to the clinic right away, something like that. So all the things mentioned there. And I thought, that's it, Macau government will not, who has that time to check on you all the time? But surprisingly, this afternoon, health center called my phone and then asking me, how are you? Do you have to go to work? I said, no, I don't have to go to work. Okay, then he started giving me again the suggestion and telling me what to do to look after myself at home, and then asking about the temperature did I take, what is the number and everything. So they really followed up.
Wow,
so it's really
good.
amazing.
So they just don't let you like that after finish quarantine, right?
Exactly.
Wow, that's very good service actually. So do you think you are lucky to be the Macau resident?
Very lucky. I really feel that I'm very, very lucky. Like, they really look after us. Like the way they put us in the quarantine, it's really like you are really they don't know. I also don't know whether I'm carrying a virus or not, but they really treated you like you are carrying something. They don't want other people to get contaminated by you. So they really protect all the Macau residents here. Like put everyone who just came back from overseas in the quarantine. Like, then I feel like a lot safer. And the way they treated us is not like, okay, you stay in the hotel and it's up to you what you want to do. No, they really look after us. They give us food, and even the food was really, really good. The breakfast, everything on time, and really with the vegetables, fruits, and the food that really like keep you healthy. So I'm very proud to be the resident of Macau. I'm very grateful for the government. Yes.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah. So so now you're back home. So what you do after you come back? Perhaps no grocery at home. Yeah. So.
Yeah, first thing when I arrived home, I went to the supermarket and then get some groceries. And after that, of course, shower and change everything and then start cleaning up the house. Because I left the house for 2 months empty, then I have to start cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's quite a long holiday for you, living Macau for 2 months, right?
Right, it is. Yeah.
So are you happy to be back in Macau? And even though still not normal life in Macau, but
yeah, I'm very happy. I'm happy to be back because like every time during the holiday, I did not have time to stay at home, because every holiday I always go back to see my family in Indonesia. But this time it's really like home time. And the thing that make me happier actually after I came back, I feel so relieved. Because why? Because I know when I arrive home, my own home, that I know I'm virus free. That's the thing. You know, it's not like you get the freedom, you can go home, you can go out. No, but then you are sure that you don't carry any virus with you when you arrive home. So I feel very, very happy. And really, I have to say again and again that Macau government did a great job.
Yeah, so I think we are very lucky to be a Macau resident. And
Yes.
so we feel like home. It's the only difference.
Yes.
Perhaps we don't have Macau passport. Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yes. It's true.
Okay, Miss Lani, thank you for your time. I'm very happy to see you come back healthy and also virus-free, so we can continue our life. And I hope this crisis, we can call it on not only Macau crisis, but the world crisis will end soon, so we can live normally like before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you very much for your time. And
okay, thank you.
keep healthy and God bless you.
Okay, thank you.